Hello everybody, it's me, it's IHateWill. How y'all doing today? I'm doing spectacular, thank you for asking. We are currently in the nether, but we're above the nether. Way above. We are actually at block Y value 255, the highest you can possibly go. Can't lay another block. Because we are waiting for these guys to spawn in, and I think they've done it. And we can come down and earn our XP. We are at level 26. We have all these gentlemen here. I figured out a better way to get them all really going. Hit them in the head with a shovel. And then they all come this way. And it's so fun. But we gotta hurry because they gotta come over here. And we just let these fools fall to their death. Oh, so useful. So handy to have. As you can see, I'm wearing some golden chest plates and some leggings that I got from these terrible, terrible fools. Okay, I think that's gonna do it, so let's go ahead and get it rolling. Got a little chicken. Oh, gotta stand right here. So loud. Let's see, 29. Can we get to 30? 30! Cool. 4 levels just like that. Let's go ahead and clear these guys off. Very useful. Okay, let's drop off some of this stuff because I really don't need it. I just wanted to get 30 levels. Sometimes it doesn't go into the hopper directly. I got to help it a little bit because it goes into my inventory because I have to get so close to the XP. Now these guys are going to be cool. It's just that group I hit with a shovel is the only people mad at me. So we're going to go back down. We're going to go back to our city, or the beginning of our city. And let's do a little talking. In case you guys did not know, this is Funk the World. In this series, I play vanilla Minecraft. Right now we are in 1.8.1. And the idea is that I want to build in 2 different worlds. I have the original Funk City server world save that I've been working on after the server is closed. And I'm also working on an amplified map. We are currently in the amplified world. Let's right here. We are currently in the amplified world. It is a lot of fun to work over here, but the philosophies behind the 2 worlds are very different. In the amplified world, we are going for immersion. Oh shoot! We are going for immersion. Let's go. Let's go. Don't hit that. Oh. Okay. Please don't kill me. Okay, I think we're good. Can't see me. So in the amplified world, we are going for immersion. We are building village at spawn, because we are at spawn right here. And we're just going to expand it and expand it and expand it. And as we expand it, as we get further away from our base, we're going to change the styles up. Now, I already built one house, the very first house on this map. Not this one. This doesn't count. This is just a starter house. Over here. And we'll get into this one too. Right here. We talked a little bit about who this person that owned this was. Some of his desires, some of his hobbies, his social status, all that stuff. We have that laid out, which allows us to help furnish this place a little bit more in a way that makes sense. It does have a very distinguished style. Very square-like, but we play Minecraft, fool. Everything's a square. Or a rectangle. And it works into our favor because we want religion in this place. And one of the religions we're going to have is the religion of the quadrilateral. Which makes sense in the world of Minecraft that, you know, the people, the citizens of this world would take note of the peculiar shapes that make up their existence and find a way to exploit that, or not exploit that, Excuse me, that's a real cynical view of religion. Find a way. I don't know, find soul in that. I don't know. Forgive me. We have a second house built. Now this one's a little bit different, but you can tell that they're related, that they belong in the same place. Let's talk a little bit about what this person is. I'm thinking this person doesn't care so much about the aesthetics as this person does. You know, it's not as neat, as tidy, maybe a little bit more secretive. As you can see right here, maybe some of their house got blown out or got damaged, and they just used whatever resources was around. I like using oak for this because oak is a similar color to spruce. We already have enough of a contrast between the gray and the brown. We don't need to add any more right here. And we're also using these half slabs for windowsills. Windowsills? Window thingies. Whatever. So we don't need to distract any more from that. Just a slight texture change. Same with the stair right here. Just a slight divot. And we work that all the way around over here. And I'm thinking, like, if you notice, this guy's got his spruced out all the way to where the wall starts. Maybe this was some erosion that happened. You know, maybe this was some digging out on their own, and they replaced it with cobble because that's what was available at the time. Let's go to sleep. We'll sleep here because it's neater. Let's go back. Okay. Now these citizens, these villagers, are gonna need to eat. Now, we know villagers don't really eat. Well, they kind of eat. They give each other stuff, but for fun, let us think that they have a garden. Now, this is the community path, but this is their individual gardens. This person decided to grow some sugarcane. Maybe got a sweet tooth. There are carrots on this side, or potatoes on this side. Shared over here. And then this guy's got carrots. Now, I'm thinking this guy's religion is the quadrilateral religion. Maybe it is a great sacrilege to eat a round potato. Don't know. I added this bush right here just to have some kind of different color and texture there, besides stone or wood. I know you can see behind there. I'm gonna have to find a cactus, a desert, so I can get some cactus dye, so I can replace that with either some green wool, which would probably work, or most likely some green clay. That way it's not so ugly behind that bush. Let's go ahead and go inside our new neighbor's place. I got to work on the lighting a little bit, but I think we're at a place now where you can kind of see where we're going. I've had this idea before, and I haven't really seen other people do it. But curtains. You know, why not use banners as a curtain? And I was pleased to find out last night as I was putting this up, your curtains move in the air. Or your banners move in the air, which even inside is really cool. You know, this place is probably a bit breezy. So, you know, maybe the window seals aren't weather fixed. Is that the term? Weather sealed. So you got a bit of a breeze coming in through here. Got a little, what is this called? I don't know. I never had one of these. A day bed? Is that what that is? You got a little place to sit and maybe read a book. Now, I was thinking this person, as compared to this person on the other side, maybe a bit of a socialite. Maybe a bit of a party guy or a girl. Maybe a girl. Doesn't matter. So we have a little bit of a love seat here and a little bit of a love seat here. You know, one of the things me and Steph, we used to think about, you know, living in Manhattan and what that would really require of us would be like a tiny house or a tiny apartment in Manhattan. And we fell in love with the idea of tiny homes and tiny apartments and finding smart use for furniture. You know, why have just a bookcase when you can have a bookcase coffee table, you know? So that's what this is. This is smoking. It looks like there are 3 tubes attached to it. It's a hookah. Huh? Look. It's a hookah. Is that moving? I might be seeing things. You pull the tube and you smoke with your friends. I'm trying to find ways to use birch more. That's why I have that right there. I really thought about using quartz, but that's expensive, and I really want to save quartz for another build, so I just went with the oak right there. I got a little jukebox with our jam. Okay, let's get rid of that. 13's a terrible record. Let's put you in there. Bit of a horticulturist. Got all 4 types of local trees here. You know, we don't have acacia jungle yet. We haven't found those biomes yet, but we will. Got a little mushroom because maybe they like to party a little bit. I really thought about using a double bed, and maybe mounting it on the wall, like again those apartments, those tiny apartments in New York that we were talking about earlier. But ultimately, it didn't feel right, and it required too much modification. I really wanted to keep things simple here. Got our furnace built in the wall. That's real useful. Got some skeezy painting. I don't know what it is. Probably some drug-addled mind likes it. And then a shelving system built into the wall. Underneath here is some hidden lighting. Slightly hidden lighting. Just to help. And just random things in there. And I think it looks really good. Now, we talked about before how this guy over here is a member of the military. And as all citizens are required to be. Except that guy's a little poor, so he's probably like a foot soldier, maybe even an archer. Has to wear leather armor. This guy, full iron, baby. Full iron. I'm thinking maybe he's a party kid. He's got prime real estate overlooking what will be the center of town. This is essentially downtown Manhattan, or whatever, wherever people live in Manhattan. Why not give him a full set of armor and just think of him as a trust fund kid? Maybe. I don't know. And then this side, this is his party gear. He likes to party. He likes to party. One of the cool things I learned, you might see a little bit of a particle effect. I got my particles decreased right now. You'll see a bit of smoke come out. There's torches inside those armor stands. I didn't know you could do that. Here, you can kind of see it there better. Yeah, right there. Right there, right beneath his feet. They can occupy a block at the same time, so that's another real great way of using hidden lighting. If you're going to have armor stands there anyway, why not drop a torch down as well? You know? I'm sure the particles are there, but it's really not as bad as having that in the middle of your room. You know what I mean? So that works out nicely. And, of course, got French closet doors. Beautiful. And again, we talked about this replacing it with whatever you got around. Which is a nice thing to do. It adds variation, adds some depth and some texture to it. And it's also, you know, you can say it's a very practical thing to have. So, that's what we have now. And I think it works out real nice. Bit of an issue. I gotta come up with a lawn design. I don't want it just to be this plain Jane green here. But, you know, that's just how it is. Hey guys, sorry about that weird jump cut right there, but my recording kind of failed on me. I captured my audio, and I was thinking about playing the audio, but with some different video underneath. But that's just not going to make sense, because I point out very specific things in that audio, so it just doesn't work. So we're just going to try to recreate it the best we can. Some time has passed. It is currently midnight o'clock. That is the actual time. It is roughly 18 hours since I recorded earlier today. I built an addition to the road. Not as long as I thought. You know, when you're building in vanilla and you're building in survival mode, sometimes you do things that seem really long, but it's not. This is really not. This took forever, even with my great shovel. But I did like reconsider things a few times. Let's talk a little bit about this road, because it is 5 wide, and I mean, we come into diagonals over here, we kind of curve sometimes, and we go to a very straight edge over here. just like that. And you know, honestly, I don't feel comfortable building roads. I try, but I never really think I get a good road going. I don't think Funk City's that bad. Maybe we'll go there after we talk about this a little bit and look at those roads for comparison. But I need to get something down here, and I just did it. You know, it's so vital, a road to a village or a town or a city. You know, it helps define, you know, where businesses will be, where houses will be, and without it, you're kind of just blindly placing, and that's not good. That's not good at all. You'll notice that these bricks, you know, it's a lot of cobble, a lot of andesite over there. We have patches of smooth over there. This is smooth slabs. There's going to be variation. I just needed to lay it out to get some kind of shape going. You know, I originally was going to bring it out all the way over here, but, you know, I need room for error. And if I really want to, I could, you know, easily break off a smaller road over here and then just kind of pop it out over there. You know, give this 2 layers, more depth, more room for smaller builds, and then going into the mountain, bigger builds. So that could really work. I made it 5 wide because that'll give me enough room to really place things. And if I think it needs to go thinner, because it might need to go thinner, maybe 3 wide, I got, you know, room for error. You know, I can decide, oh, it didn't work so much going straight down. I can go to the left or the right and kind of piece it together just like that. The plan is still to have these 2 roads meet up around here. I don't know if it's going to be the curve idea that I originally had or just a straight hard right turn for both. And then we're going to go across and then build up there. And I'm thinking, and I brought this up in the video that crashed on me while I was recording. We can put a torch down real fast. And run over here. Let's look at this real fast. Make sure I get that, because I feel like we're going to run into trouble. Excuse me. I'm a little under the weather now. I just took a bunch of nasal spray, so hopefully I don't sound too nasally for you. I do apologize if I do. So these 2 houses, they don't look like much. Very small efficiencies, right? They got prime real estate overlooking the center of town, where all the commerce is, where everything's going to be happening. That's a very cool thing to have, right? These are like apartments in New York, correct? Up there will be like the suburbs. Up there is going to have bigger homes, you know, more elaborate, maybe cheaper in design. I don't know if cheaper in design is better, but it is what I'm trying to say. Certainly not what I plan on doing, but having those bigger houses. That way, when we're down there, having the bigger houses built into the mountain and then above the mountain is really going to accent how much bigger that terrain is. And then that'll give us a chance, because I think having these flat areas like this, where it's low, where it's practically regular Minecraft, you know, having a ton of smaller smaller homes and smaller houses and smaller businesses just spammed everywhere is really going to make a difference on the overall feel. Over here, these waterfalls, I got to figure out what to do with them. I'm really freaked out by them. I think Steph put a torch up there when she was flying around in creative, because she's so cool. Like, I want to use them. I don't want to just get rid of them, but they're so disjointed, so just kind of rough and randomly placed. You know, they don't flow into a lake or anything like that. They just kind of fall to the ground. And this one's actually 2 that meet. There's 2 openings that open up. 2 openings that open up. I'm speaking so redundantly. It feels like the later in the day, the worse I get about it, but I don't know. Maybe I have a tumor. Let's kill this guy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I gotta figure out what to do. That's the hard part, you know? Luckily, we have a whole nother world that's already partially built that we did ourselves. With help from Steph and one or two builds from other people that were on the server that we can visit whenever we want, and we will do so. Oh, we should do so right now. Hello, you idiot. Yep. Alright, guys, we are in Funk City. And we are at Stephanie's ravine town that she was working on. Very nice. I haven't been here in a while, since I think the first day she started it, and it's really looking great. Got all the vines grown in. Let's see. Where's my contribution? I'll shoot it. I did that. I told her to put that there. That was me. It looks really great. I wanted to come over here for a little bit of inspiration, because Steph is so masterful in her use of what is seemingly random block placements. It's so great. And this is a perfect example. Oh, I thought I saw a creeper. This is a perfect example of how it starts. You know, she takes, and I do this too, and a few other people that we know of do this as well. You take a common block, just a block that you have on you, and you just place it, and no variation, just oak everywhere. Carve out some windows, you know, make sure you got room for your doors. She would never use this door for good, you know, not down here. And then what you do is, and here's like a finished product, you carve it, you know, you just, you fix the placements, you add stairs, upside down stairs, add some variation in blocks. As far as colors go and textures, you know, you find little bits of flair. That's not how you use that, but I guess she is going to use the oak doors all around, and just kind of make it interesting and different, you know, and it's a very organic process. She works on a block by block scale. I try to work on a big picture scale. I think I'm gonna need to start thinking like Steph, because looking at this ravine town, this is pretty similar to what I want to accomplish with the amplified world. This is great, you know, and if that's her process, I really want to learn that process, because it's such a unique build style. I watch a lot of Minecraft YouTube videos. It's my favorite thing to do. Favorite form of entertainment, and there's been a few builders recently, a few people known for building, that have started to adopt this style. I wouldn't say similar to this, but a technique and a kind of throwing caution to the wind, and instead of doing very rigid, everything has to be in a certain place and aesthetically mirrored on both sides. Going with this more organic, like, yeah, this feels right there kind of process. They're starting to do that too. And Steph's been doing it a lot longer than them. And I'm always in awe whenever I see her do this, because it's what I want to do. What is in here? Oh, chest. Oh, she's got her chicken farm in there. Let's get out of here. It's loud. But every single build she does in here, I just like, wow, that's great. Wow, that's great. Wow, that's great. She's not finished with it. She's a little busy and a little, frankly, little Minecrafted out right now. So she's got a lot of things to work on. She loves the soul sand. That's the thing I disagree with. But like little bits of running water for no reason other than it's cool. I'm assuming she's going to put sugarcane there, because that seems like something she would do. And looks like she's got some build down there. Let's go check that out. I love this bridge. It's simple, but it really works. She's probably got multiple ways to get down. Is this the way? Probably not the way. Oh, shoot. Okay. Looks like she's just starting out down here. This is a weird placement. But, She said that her thoughts were like really cool elves living in a canyon. Was like, I think that's the only thing she told me. Just like cool elves that live in a canyon. But she's really good at that. What is this? More of that. Looks like she stole some of these, because I know she don't know how to make these. Stole some of that from me. Using them as slabs, that's really smart. They don't work. That's not smart. That's dumb. Well, yeah, you gotta try. Huh. That's really great. Anyway, I just wanted to come here and show you guys this, because stuff doesn't really record. Yeah, she thought she wants to do a channel, but she just thought she would have more time than she actually does, and unfortunately it just doesn't work for her. So showing you guys stuff like this is really important to me, because I think it's a talent that needs to be seen. So came in here for inspiration. I got some, and maybe you guys are inspired too by these strange designs that she has. Screenshot. Maybe I'll take a different one. For now, that's Will. I am signing off. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Ouch.